Hi everybody, Tina here with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. This post, I'm going to go ahead and post for Thanksgiving, and these are just some Thanksgiving cards that I made. So I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and say that I'm so grateful for all of my followers and all of you guys that visit the blog and tune in here on YouTube. I'm just really grateful for you guys and all the comments you leave and your kind words. So thank you so much. So what I've done is I've just started, I've got about 8 cards to make. And so I have started with some more mustard cardstock from Stampin' Up. And I apologize, the light in here, it's right in the middle of the afternoon, and I have sun coming directly through this window that shines down right on my table. And so the lighting in here might be a little bit weird right now, so I apologize for that. So I've just cut 8.5 by 11 paper in half at 5.5, and that's going to give me a standard A2 size card. So because I'm doing so many of these, I've already cut a bunch of my pieces, and I'm just going to tell you guys the measurements for them as we go. So let me get my ruler, and you can hear the baby in the background. It's just nap time, and his daddy's dealing with him. So this piece is going to be 4 by 2.5, and this is just a piece of our designer series paper. It's our Orchard Harvest, and I really like it. So I have these sponge daubers, and I'm going to take some more mustard ink, and I'm just going to ink around the edges of my card. Okay, so I've inked around that. So now I'm going to take this piece of green, and I'm going to place this right here on the edge. And first I want to take this is a scalloped border punch, and it just has some dots in it. And you guys see me use this all of the time. One of my favorite punches. I'm just going to use my ATG gun. Next, I have a piece of Very Vanilla, and I feel like this piece isn't piece of Very Vanilla. And I'm going to take another sponge dauber and my Lucky Limeade ink. And I'm going to ink around the edges. I'm going to show you guys a little trick. With my trimmer, I use my trimmer blade until it's practically ripping my paper, because I just like to get the most use out of my blades. I don't change them like really frequently, and so sometimes as your blade gets dull, you'll start to get little frayed edges, and I just keep a emery board. This is Making Memories emery board that I got in some kit a few years back. And I just keep it in the tools that I use all the time. And I just run it on the edge of my paper if, like, I can tell my blade's getting to where I probably need to change it. And so I just run it around the edges. So now I have this Very Vanilla piece, and I'm going to take my tweet leaf stamp that is in our holiday mini. I have some early espresso ink, and I'm going to stamp this right on here. And I'm going to stamp it right over here, really close to the edge in the middle. Just like that. I love this stamp set. Or this single stamp. So then I have this stamp that is from Pursuit of Happiness. And it says a grateful heart is the mainspring of happiness. I'm going to take my Lucky Limeade ink pad and I'm going to stamp this sentiment right here in the corner. Now I'm going to attach this to my card. This very vanilla piece is 4.5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so I have this piece. Now I'm going to do a couple fun things. First, I have a brown strip and a more mustard strip. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and snip this off. I'm not even really measuring. And then I'm going to snip the very bottom off into a banner, like a banner bottom. And then I'm going to do the same thing for my more mustard piece. I'm just snipping a piece off and then snipping the bottom. So I have both of my banner pieces, and I'm just going to use ATG adhesive. And I'm going to place my first one. I'm going to place it all the way at the top of my card, overlapping a little bit of my green over onto my white. And it's going to go all the way to the very top of my card. And then my more mustard piece is going to overlap my brown piece and just go to the very tip of my green piece. Just like that. Okay? And then the very last element I have is I have one of our designer buttons. And this is in the Regal collection. It's a purple one. And I'm going to use a red one and an orange one on my other ones. And then I just have a piece of Lucky Lime Baker's Twine. And I'm going to take my glue dots that are around here somewhere. Whoops. Glue dots are perfect for buttons. And then I'm just going to put that right on the banner part as well. So perfect. I love the way it turned out, and super cute and super easy to do. So thanks guys for coming by, and again I hope you have a fabulous Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you guys later.